What's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining me back on the channel. It's another nice day in Florida. It's actually kind of cool. It's been cool the last few days, at least the last few mornings. I actually have a jacket on and jeans on. But anyway, I have the day off today, so there's something that I've been needing to and wanting to do for a while now. If you remember about I think it's almost 6 months ago, back in May, on my way home from Z-Days, I stopped in North Carolina and picked up a new set of wheels for the G37. Well, if you haven't noticed already, I haven't made a video of me putting them on the car. I did make a video showing them, but they've still unfortunately been sitting in the garage and I haven't put them on the car. I'm really not sure why some modifications I just let sit and I don't install them. I don't really know why, and others, you know, the day they come in, I want to put them on the car. But anyway, it's been long enough. It's time to get these new wheels mounted and balanced on the car and see how they look. So today, I'm going to get them put on. Not too different than what I have on there now. I have the OEM G35 raised wheels. They're from the G35 Sport. I mean, they look good. They don't look too bad. And the fitment is actually pretty good on them. But the wheels aren't perfect. You know, there is some damage in certain areas. So without any more of a delay, I'm going to load up the car with the wheels and tires, head down to Discount Tire, and get them put on. It's kind of nice that there's a Discount Tire close. I always order my tires from them, but I have to go somewhere else to get them put on. But it's nice that there's a shop close, so we're going to load the car up, head down there, get these put on, and see how they look. Alright guys, so just got back home from Discount Tire. I did, when they gave me the car back, I did, you know, look around at the wheels real quick and everything looked good. But I guess I didn't look close enough because when I got it home and I was, you know, wiping the wheels down a little bit, you know, they get a little dirty when they mount them. But anyway, as I'm looking around, I looked at the one rear tire and I said, why is the, you know, the fitment looked really weird? Like it was too tucked in. And I said, these, you know, the fitment really shouldn't have changed. The offset was about the same. So before I show you the actual wheels, there's the fitment on the back, pretty much flush. But then if you look on the passenger side, you can see the wheel before you see the tire. Well, come to find out, I guess they didn't understand my specific instructions and made a careless mistake. And whereas now I'm running 245 square, the stock sizing, is, most of you know, is 225 front, 245 rear. They ended up putting one of the 225s back on these new wheels. So that's quite unfortunate and pretty much a mistake that shouldn't have happened. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think you should be able to tell when you're mounting that this is a different one and it's pretty much stretched on the wheel. But anyway, I guess, you know, at the same time, it's partly my fault. Should have looked a little closer before I left, but now I'm inconvenienced and I have to go back the half hour and get this swapped out with the correct size tire. So now I have a 245 just sitting here that should be on the wheel. But anyway, that's my luck. As I've said before in previous videos, I feel like every time I take my car somewhere, I don't take my car for anything. The only thing it goes in for is get tires mounted and balanced and alignments. Everything else I do, and I wish I could do those other things myself, because I swear every time that I take my car in somewhere, even if it's just for the wheels and tires or alignment, something happens. It's frustrating, but I guess I have to blame myself too. I should have looked a little bit closer. I just did a quick glance around before I left just to make sure there's no damage and didn't really notice that the one rear tire was stretched. But anyway, gonna head back there now, get this done, and then I'll show you the wheels. Alright, so just got back. We got the tire issue sorted out, so now I have all matching 245s all around the car. So I bet after all this talk, you're ready to see the wheels, so why don't we take a look? And there they are. They are the Nismo A34 wheels. They're actually made by Raise Engineering, if you can see there. Made in Japan. I actually really like them compared to the G35 Raise. Not that there's anything bad with the other ones. They are very similar style, but I just like the way they look a lot better. And then with the 245s up front compared to the 225s, it's a little bit more of a meaty setup, because even on the 8-inch wheels, the 225s, I wouldn't say they're stretched, but the sidewall isn't really straight up and down like I usually like it to be. And these wheels are actually, they're like almost like more of a brighter silver, so the contrast between the wheel and the car itself is nice, and it makes it pop a little bit more. And then if you just put that together with the gray silver on the caliper, it just looks really good. So here they are actually side by side. Again, similar design, not too much different, but you can tell definitely a different shade of silver on that wheel. And like I said, this silver on the A34 is a little bit brighter, and you know, I like the contrast that it has with the car. In terms of offset, it's pretty much the same. The front actually sits a little bit more flush due to the wider tire. So for the rear, it's pretty much identical to the G35 Race offset. I think it's actually pushed in 3mm compared to the other one, so it's pretty much a negligible difference, and it still sits flush. So here's the car after a wash. Looks really good with the new wheels. So I really enjoy how they look, and now I just need to lower the car. I actually have these Swift springs, and that's another thing I've had for quite some time, even longer than I've had these wheels. So hopefully they'll be going on soon, because I think this will look really, really good once it's lowered a little bit. And I really like the way that they look, you know, even compared to the G35 Rays. Again, not there's anything bad about them. It's actually a good wheel, the G35 wheels. If you want a wheel that's going to sit flush and, you know, the fitment's going to look, you know, better than stock, it's a really affordable option. I'll be putting these for sale. If you're in Florida, I'll be putting these in both the Orlando and Daytona section of Craigslist. So if you're interested in them, I'll be letting them go for really cheap. So it's a cheap way to get decent fitment. I mean, you're not going to be able to run super wide tires on them, but you'll get decent fitment in terms of, you know, sitting pretty flush with the fender. So let me know what you think of these wheels. Let me know if you like them as much as I do. I think they're a little bit more aggressive looking and a little bit more sporty looking than the G35 wheels. But I'm happy that they're finally on, even though I ran into that little issue with the wrong size tire, but everything's sorted out and now they look great. And, you know, I'm just really, really satisfied with the purchase. So give the video a thumbs up if you like the wheels, if you enjoyed watching. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And as always, I appreciate everybody that's subscribed and that watches the videos. You know, it really means a lot to me. Alright, so I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your day. Stay tuned for the next mod on this car, and I will see you next time.